Today we got something special on the menu. We're gonna let them eat cake.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
You ready to blow some stuff up?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing that.
All right. So 200 gram cakes can really be kind of the backbone of any kind of like backyard show, or if you're just doing fireworks out in the street in front of your house, something like that. It's probably all you need to fill the space. I mean, obviously you can go to 500 gram cakes and canister shells and all that. It's a lot of fun. It can also get really expensive. So if you're trying to be a little more budget friendly, 200 gram cakes are usually more than enough to get the job done. And I want to start with something like this. This is Bump Bear. This is kind of a benchmark 200 gram cake. Like, it's going to be, let's hit this side with the, yeah, there's the performance right there on that side. And this is going to be 16 shots, basically the same effect. It's a palm type effect with some glitter in there, and it's going to change colors with each shot. It's going to kind of start out steady, and then it's going to go to like a little barrage at the end and give us a little like a 4-shot finale, I think, at the end. So this, now I got this, we got it for $6 at Boomland, which is basically a warehouse in rural Missouri. If you're getting this at a tent like near a major city, probably going to pay a lot more for it. It's kind of a you know, sliding scale, I guess, for how much stuff is going to cost. You know, starting you know, the more you get from a brick and mortar, the cheaper it's going to be.
Yeah. Water costs more in the desert, right?
Yeah, yes it does. So from here, at this price point, and I've seen these go for anywhere up to like 25 bucks, but whatever price point this is, whatever you're able to get this for, you can kind of, from this kind of cake, like a 16 shot, kind of smallish, 200 grams, you can kind of gauge some of the other prices off of that. Something like this, a little bit smaller. It's fewer shots. I think this one is 10 shots maybe. I'm not sure what it says on here. But there's the description right there. And this is one that does not have a ton of variety. It doesn't have, it mixes the colors up a little bit. And it's going to be similar to the Bump Bear in that it's just, you know, going to be a nice little pace and then have a little finale at the end. And it's going to be just kind of the same thing over and over with a little mix of colors. It's fewer shots and probably smaller shots than the Bump Bear, so it should be a little bit smaller price point. And something like this, which is the same size as the Bump Bear, 16 shots, 4x4 across. This one's going to be a little bit more. This has got, there's the performance down there at the bottom. This is Rock the Night. This is by Golden Bear, which is a division of Hale's Fireworks. A little bit smaller company. And this is going to have some variety in what it's doing. I think the shots, though, it's crackling whistles, red pearls, and silver glitter. And I believe it alternates that. So it's not, you'll get a little barrage of one, then the next thing, and then it kind of cycles through that. And I didn't say it, but Fire in the Hole, this is Showtime Fireworks, Showtime products. And then from there, we're going to move to Mystic Bermuda.
Before we move on to Mystic Bermuda, I see we got a price point, $10, buy one, get one free. So this is $5. It's actually $1 cheaper than the Bump Bear.
Yeah.
Do we know a price point on that Rock the Night? Because you were talking about price. Oh, right there in front of me. So we're at $12 on this one. So we're double up on the price of that Bump Bear.
Yeah.
Are we expecting this to be better?
No, I don't know necessarily better. It's going to be different. It's going to have different effects. It's going to be, that's something that you're going to pay for anytime. Is going to be varied effects. They're going to cost you a little bit more.
Okay.
More shots are going to cost you a little bit more. Bigger shots are going to cost you a little bit more. It's just Now something, the prices aren't really apples to apples on these. Because, like I said, Boomland is a warehouse. In rural Missouri, it's about the size of a Walmart. They don't have a huge variety, but what they do have, they have a lot of. So they have, you know, I mean, they order stuff in big container loads of stuff, and don't use a distributor for that. They are their own distributor, so they can sell stuff for a lot cheaper. They also have they're a gas station and a convenience store and a restaurant, you know, so they're not just selling fireworks, and they're open year round. So a place like that is going to be able to sell for a lot cheaper than, say, a place like this, which came from Crazy K's in Dyersburg, Tennessee. It is a brick and mortar, but it's not open year round. It is open by appointment, but you have to call and, you know, schedule an appointment. It's just generally open around the 4th of July and then around the New Year's. This came from Fireworks Outlet in Tanner, Alabama. Brick and mortar, open year round, but a smaller place, and it is near Huntsville, which is not a huge city, but it's near a city, so it's not like it's in the middle of nowhere. So all those things are going to impact the pricing on stuff.
All right, well, let's move on to Mystic Bermuda. Now that I interrupted you.
Yeah, no, that's good. This is 21 shots, and this is by Bright Star. This is a division of Winda, subdivision of Winda. And you see performance there, and this has got all the, you know, little details about it. And here you see we're bringing in 6 colors, and we're bringing in more variety of the shots. I mean, more effects. So again, that's gonna make the price be a little bit higher.
It indicates this is a 9 of 10 noise. Obviously, that's an arbitrary scale. They're just saying that, but we expect this to have some pretty loud reports, I'm guessing, based on that.
Yeah, I think they compare that with, you know, their own products. So them saying it's a 9 of 10 and somebody else's 9 of 10 might be different. And then last but not least, we've got Wild West, 25 shots. This is by Brothers, and the performance is down there at the bottom. And this is another one. This is, I think it's 5 different effects on there, if I'm not mistaken. And then you get a little barrage at the end. So that's our lineup for today. This is going to be part of an ongoing series of 200 gram cakes. And we're going to, I guess, you know, from time to time put these videos up. Probably do 5 cakes at a time and just talk about, you know, how they're different, how they're the same. If you like this kind of content, you can comment, let us know what you think about it. Let us know if there are cakes that you would like us to see, like us to demo on the channel.
While we're on that point, let's do our PSA. We're certainly open to comments, but y'all should be careful about subscribing.
Yeah, you don't
Because
want to do that.
if you subscribe to us, you're more likely to get more of our videos up in your feed there, and you'll just be inundated with the two of us blowing stuff up. Which, you know, just be careful. What else we got, Jody?
I think that's it, man. I'm ready to blow some stuff up. Let's
Man,
light these off.
we'll do this after the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Rock on. Okay, boomers, we're out here tonight, and this is our 200 gram cake show. We got 5 of them lined up that we showed you earlier today, and we're about to fire them off. We're starting up with this bump bear, correct?
That's correct.
All right, man, let's do.
I think of this as kind of a benchmark, so we're going to start with this one.
Let's do. I'm backing off a little bit. Now I'm going to back off a little bit more. Bump bear, that's not so bad. That's a nice little fella.
That is.
What's he run? See if you can get him for $5.
$6.
$6 on a bump bear.
Now, I've seen that.
And that's a bargain price.
That is, you know, more like 10 to 12 probably is what it should be going for. Most places, I think. This is Fire in the Hole. This is going to be the next one that we do.
Fire in the hole.
Where's my fuse? Right there.
There she blows.
Fire in the Hole. And this one, I don't expect quite as much performance as the bump bear. This is like a step down, and it's going to be a notch down on the price as well.
Okay. So not quite the bump bear. But we're backing off to get to this aerial effect. Just not as many shots, but a similar effect on the shots that it has, it looks like.
Well, it didn't have the brocade effect. It's got some of the colors
Okay.
without the brocade effect. But yeah, it's like, so you're getting more colors, and you're getting...
Interesting. Let's get a light on this. Let's look at these tubes now that they're exposed.
Yeah.
It's a fatter tube on that Fire in the Hole.
Yeah.
Whereas it's you know, you get that 16 shot as opposed to a 7 shot.
7 shot, yeah. Because that middle is just
That's
concrete.
Just concrete.
That's just
for
concrete
weight,
to weight.
for stability.
So hopefully it won't tip over.
Okay.
So this one is Rock the Night
Rock the Night.
by Golden Bear.
Golden Bear.
It's a division of Hale's Firework.
All right.
That thing is all over the place.
Man, it is. I had trouble tracking that. I have not seen an effect out of a cake like that, and I'm kind of impressed. That's a much better display than it is easy to film, quite frankly.
Yeah, that's what I like about these 200 grams is you get all these, you know, you get so many
There's
different
varieties
effects.
going on, right?
You can get all the effects that you need out of a 200 gram cake.
I'm going to go ahead and start backing off this Mystic Bermuda. I want to get way back off this one. That one broke low. Nice little finale there on the end. That was well timed.
Yeah.
But that had some different effects going on too. A bunch of those whistlers.
Yeah, whistlers with this a spinning whistler. And
Right.
You know, some of the spinners like don't always whistle like that. So that was definitely
One of those broke real low.
Yeah.
One of those early ones, like that second big break, was I felt like I was in it.
yeah, right. And this is our last one. This is Wild West. 25 shots.
25 shots. Is this the big boy for effect as anticipated?
No, I think it'll probably be somewhere along the lines of the Mystic Bermuda and
Okay.
effect wise. I don't really know. I've never lit it before, so it's just
All right.
something
Here we go. I'm backing off.
different effects. And
Okay. Also had a finale effect going there.
yeah, a lot of them do. That's kind of the
More break, less variety out of that Wild West than we got out of that Mystic Bermuda. I found that Mystic Bermuda pretty interesting. And
very interesting. Yes.
and the Rock the Night was all over the place.
yeah.
Those two were the wild cards.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're down here at kind of a baseline price point. you know, with the bump bear, or a little bit lower on something like Fire in the Hole.
$6 and $5 there
fewer
ish.
shots, but yeah, but then you step up to stuff like this,
You get that more variety.
you're getting more variety.
Now, what are the price points on these other ones?
I believe Rock the Night was 12.
12,
but it came
okay.
at a different store. These were probably 10 or 12, 12, 15.
Okay, so twice the price-ish.
Yeah, but these, this one's probably going to be in between if you got them all at the same place.
Okay.
This one would probably be in between these two and those.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our show on our 200-gram cakes. I got to say, as far as cakes go, I've never been a big guy for cakes, and I'm coming around because it seems like, I mean, it's no muss, no fuss. You get something for your money on these. It feels good. Yeah, loading up a bunch of canisters, a bunch of mortars with shells is a lot of work. Whereas these, you light a fuse and let it go.
Right.
So hope you enjoyed. We'll do it again next time, y'all. Thanks for joining us. We are the Mid-South Boomers.